Hi folks, so come out again. So I'm uploading a video that I did earlier on today, yeah, so you'll catch that it's uploading as we speak. So I've just left it to upload, yeah, I was out and about in Brixton, just having a wander, and I was telling you guys about the fact that England has made it into the semi-finals, and Brixton was like really flipping jumping because of it. And then I came out after that had all subsided, and I did a video and I walked round. So anyway, you'll catch all that in a bit. Like I said, it's uploading as we speak. Cool, people wanted to be in the video. Like I've said before, if people are polite and like they're just being friendly or whatever, then I'm more than happy for them to be in the video. Obviously if they get abusive, then obviously I'm not going to have it, do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I mean, if people just want to wave or say hello or whatever, then I don't mind, that's cool. But yeah, so anyway, I just thought, because like I said earlier on, it didn't seem as busy, and I thought to myself, it's kind of unusual for Brixton really, especially on a sort of Saturday, do you know what I mean? So anyway, I thought, whilst that's uploading, I'll come out and do another video, just to sort of have a look and see how Brixton looks now. You're definitely going to hear a lot of sort of like, I don't know, what should I call it, a lot of like, you know, people shouting and stuff and what have you, and it's all, basically a lot of it's down to the football, like I said, because, well anyway, I explain it in the other video anyway, so you'll see what I'm talking about. So yeah, as I said, it was quite lively earlier on. So also I was mentioning about this flipping little what's the name that I've got. It's a bit naff, to be quite honest. It's a bit useless because at the moment I don't know if it's getting looser or what. But flipping it, wow man. So I tell you what, let's go down here for a minute. Flipping it, you know, I mean that is not like that. That is not as busy as it can be. Believe me, Brixton can be a heck of a lot busier than that. But even just there, then just for a minute, it's like flipping heck. Sort of trying to weave my way in and out of people and what have you. And like I said, because obviously with this, I've got the thing at arm's length, I'm like got my arm right out, and you can imagine trying to walk down the road with a load of people sort of like, you know, coming towards you or, you know, walking behind you or whatever sort of thing. It's like it just becomes really difficult. Tell you what, let's double back on myself. Yeah, let's double back on myself, and we'll go down Cold Harbour Lane. It's even busier down here. It's like a ton of people down here, man. Ton of people. Because Cold Harbour Lane, it's got like tons of like nightclubs and, well, I'll say tons, I mean like, well, I don't know, a couple of nightclubs, a couple of pubs, and but they're all sort of like, especially on a Saturday and Friday night, they're all sort of like late night, you know, what's that, until early hours of the morning, like. So, because now it's round about 1:45 roughly, so I'd say it's about 1:45 in the morning. But you'll see in a second, obviously I'm going to try and avoid some of the music for obvious reasons. So, but yeah, you can see it gets really lively on this bit. I mean, it's like, you know, you've got this flipping pub over here. It is a pub, I think. And then you've got this other sort of restaurant-y place, and they all get really packed. Do you know what I mean? They all get really packed. So this is like where all the nightlife sort of happens. Well, most of it anyway. sort of thing. But yeah, so this will kind of go on until like the early hours of the morning now. Yeah, but that's the thing with Brixton. You see, Brixton never sleeps. You know what I mean? 24/7, and you know, it's always lively, and there's stuff always going on. So yeah, like I said, that's why I love Brixton. I absolutely love Brixton. So, but yeah, I mean, this will go on until early hours of the morning, most of it. Oh, flipping heck. This flipping thing. I need a proper little sort of, what do you call it? Tripod thing. Because this thing's, it's getting worse. I got it because one, obviously it's more convenient than the big tripod that I've got. And it just slips into my bag and it's dead easy to carry around and whatever, and it's really lightweight. And it does work as a flipping, you know, as a tripod. It works really well as a tripod. But the thing is, it's not very strong, you know what I mean? It's like I said, it only cost me £1, so, you know, what do you expect for £1? You know, you're not going to get the best flipping thing in the world. Beep, beep, beep. So, anyway, yeah, you know, it does make me smile, and I kind of like when people sort of like want to get in the vlog sort of thing. You know, vlog bombing. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's vlog bombing, isn't it? Yeah, I like it when people do that. It's kind of fun, you see. It makes it a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Right, let's go this way, I think. Let's head down here. So, music everywhere. Yeah, this is cool, man. I do like Brixton, like I said. I'll tell you what, we'll go on the other side of the road because there's less people. And like I said, it's all about manoeuvring around. And of course, I'm trying to avoid this music. Not that I don't like it, it's just that, like I say, obviously because of the copyright issues. Do you know what I mean? But oh man. So, yeah, like I said, I just wanted to have a wander around, do a little vlog, you know, it's just, yeah, I need to, like, you'll hear me say in the other video when it goes up, you'll hear me say that I just wanted to get more creative. Well, not get more creative, but I needed to be creative today, because, yeah, I've been feeling quite down and depressed and blah 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 and so on. But like I said, I don't want it to prevent me from being creative, ultimately. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say all day right now, to be quite honest, because like we've kind of walked round a couple of times now. Yeah, it's been a bit of a vlog fest. Flip deck. Try and say that when you're drunk. Yeah, so it's been a bit of a vlog fest of Brixton today. Oh boy. So I'm not sure which way we're going to go next. Well, we've already been down there. Tell you what, I'm just, because I'm like, well, the trouble is, wait, let's go up here a second, because I remember a couple of years ago, because we used to have a thing called Brixton Splash, and like, it used to be about, I think it went on for about 2 days or something, I can't quite remember. I did do a vlog of them, on a couple of occasions actually, yeah, so it was like, flipping heck, sorry, train going past now, so it's making a heck of a lot of noise. Flipping heck. Yeah, so like one time I came up onto this veranda. Mind you, I don't remember the railings being this high before. Maybe they always were. I have no idea off the top of my head. But I remember coming up here and vlogging, because all of this street up down here, Atlantic Road this is, all the way down here, all the way along. There was just like music, food, and people dancing. All the roads were closed off and everything. And I came up these stairs to film it, or part of it anyway. Weirdly, I don't remember the railings being this high up before. Why? Oh, I don't know. I can always maybe try and find that video and check, because I remember being able to lean over the thing and I was filming people walking about and doing their stuff and dancing and all the rest of it. But yeah, they don't look as though they've been recently changed. Maybe it's just me. Oh, you know what memories are like? Maybe that's why it's a good thing that I do these vlogs, actually, because doing these vlogs means that I'll always have a record of things I said, things I did, and places I've been, and how things have changed or not changed. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, like I said, I'm kind of running out of where else to take you guys now, because, I mean, you know, Brixton town centre is not massive, obviously, as you can tell. So, I don't know, I'm not sure now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the vlog here for now, and then in a bit, you know, maybe have another walk round and kind of see if anything interesting. Yeah, I think for now I'm going to just leave it there. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi folks. So yeah, another part of Brixton that for whatever reason, don't know why I never sort of filmed this bit before really, so much. Because we got two sort of like main music venues, one being the Electric, and the other one being the O2 Academy, which is right in front of me right now. Yeah, I'm not sure why I've never, at least I don't remember filming this bit, but this is another reason why Brixton gets so lively. But there you go, you see, look, you've got, it's called Sink the Pink. I don't know what the heck that's all about, but yeah, the Brixton Academy. It's been there for a long time. Seen many big stars there. Mind you, so is the Electric as well, but it's not as prestigious, I guess, and as well known, perhaps. I don't really know, but yeah. So, like I said, that's another reason why, particularly, Brixton gets pretty busy, especially in the early hours of the morning and what have you, when there's concerts going on at either the O2 or the Electric. You know, and that's another thing, I have no idea actually whether there's concerts happen simultaneously, both at the Academy and the Electric. No idea actually, off the top of my head. But yeah, so like I said, that's another bit that I always fail to film for some reason. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I don't know if it's an actual concert or not, because I've never seen it. Normally, you know, the concert will go on, the doors will be shut, and everybody will be sort of inside, and then, you know, whatever goes on, and then, you know, roundabout when, well, you know, whenever the concert finished, then a massive sort of exodus of people sort of thing. But this is kind of like, I'm not sure, to be quite honest, because it's a little bit more sort of like, you know, the doors are all open and the lights are on, but like, looks like there's still people trying to get in. Do you know what I mean? There's still people queuing up. I mean, it's still relatively early, really, essentially. Do you know what, actually, I've just thought of something. I'm going to cross the road in a minute, as soon as I get the chance. Just give me a second here, folks. Flipping heck, traffic. This time of the day, man, it's like, where's that? Mind you, why should I be surprised, considering... Right, let's go for it, Right, yes, so... reason why I've decided to come down here, I don't know if I did a vlog down here about this before, and if I have, it's been a long time since I did it, but yeah, so again, it's like something. Actually, this is something I haven't done for a long time, and it's a bit of Paul Ashton history because I've not done the old Paul Ashton history for a long time. Because this particular street, so what would it have been? 2003, I guess. It would have been, and round about this time of the year and all. Actually, funny enough, interestingly, it was definitely around about July time. I couldn't tell you 100% exactly, but I would suggest round about, like I say, oh flipping it. That's the only problem, isn't it? You see, I'm completely in the dark now. Ooh, flipping it. Yeah, so yeah, it would have definitely been about July time, and it was my first time in London, like I said. Well, actually, no, that's not accurate either necessarily. I had been to London, I think, either once or twice before that. Yeah, I think, yeah. So I'd been to London twice before that, but only sort of very briefly and for two completely different reasons. So it wasn't like I was living in London, or I was like I'd seen a lot of the sights or anything like that. But I had been to London two other times. But anyway, so like when I actually got here in 2003, and I was still homeless at the time, like I said. And I was wandering around the streets of London. Now, I must admit, I can't swear 100% that it was the same day. I'm going to guess that it probably wasn't the same day. It might have been a couple of days after, but it really wasn't that much long after I'd come to London that I found myself here. And like I said, this was the first street in Brixton, essentially, that I walked down. Actually, I'm sorry, I keep, because there's not much light down this side alley apart from near the beginning of it and where this lamppost is, and the next lamppost is just down there, and flipping, like, if I keep walking I'm going to disappear into the dark again. But yeah, so yeah, this was the first street in Brixton that I essentially walked down from the main road. So the main road's just down there. So the main road just down there, and then I came down this way, and this was the first street that I hit, first street I walked down, and at that point I had no idea where I was. Literally, I did not know this was Brixton. I had no idea whatsoever, not at all. All I knew was it's another part of London, and I didn't know what it was or where it was or whatever. And yes, so there you go, folks. This street was the very first street that I ever came to, and that, like I said, that was about 2003, and yeah, oh man, it was just, you know, because like I said, I had no idea that this was Brixton, and I guess yeah, when I came down here, I kind of mooched around a little bit, whatever, blah blah blah, and then basically headed back towards central London, because that was the only bit I knew at the time. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know anywhere else at that time, so I didn't like stay here for any length of time or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I just thought, you know, I'll just head back to Brixton. Hello. I'm not sure the camera's going to pick you up because it's very dark. All I can see is two silhouettes. So yeah, so basically, like I said, you know, there's a bit of Paul Ashton history for you, and again, I can't remember 100% if it was the same day or not, because, like, obviously this is the academy, like I said, and obviously it's a music venue, and anyway, like I said, this was the first street that I walked down, but I'm trying to think whether, because I was definitely still homeless at the time, so I don't know whether I came back afterwards or whether it was the same day that I actually walked down this street. I honestly can't remember for the life of me. But either way, and again, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before. It's funny because me and Joanne were talking about this sometime last week. But yeah, because the thing is, like I said, this being a music venue and what have you, sort of thing. So as I said, I can't remember if it was the same day or not. But anyway, like I said, I came down here, and it's possible that it was the same day, but I couldn't swear to it. But anyway, like, I'm not sure. No, there's not so many of you. But anyway, like, there was a big ton of like trucks parked up along this road here, and they were like, you know, the music trucks or whatever. I don't know what you call them, what the actual proper term for it is, but you know, the stuff that they transport, the musicians, instruments and equipment and all the rest of it, sort of thing. And they're all piled up along here. There was like, I don't know, about 4 or 5 of them or something, I don't know, I can't remember. But there's all like parked along here, and they were like big, huge wagons, like, you know what I mean? I mean, these were huge things. I mean, they made that thing look really, really tiny. Do you know what I mean? I'm not joking. It was huge, and one of them had like a set of stairs, and there was a guy sat on these steps, right? And it was one of these doors here as well, by the way. I don't know if it was that door, or it might have been, actually, thinking about it, I think it was this end door. I don't think it was this one. I think it's this one here. I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, it could have been. It could have been these doors here, because I think I remember it being a bit of a bigger entrance than what I was saying. So it was probably these doors here. And basically, what happened was that, like, there's this guy, like I said. Sorry, folks. I know I've gone in the dark, and the camera's now gone out of focus. Oh, that's really handy, isn't it? Hi. This street light's not working above me. So yeah. Anyway, so oh wow. Flipping out, it heard me. So it'll go off again in a sec, I bet you. So anyway, yeah, so what happened was that the trucks are parked along this road here, like I said, along this side here, and they were all parked along there, and there was one of these trucks, and there was a guy sat on the steps of this truck. I mean, like I say, it was so big. It's one of these wagons that, you know, transports the people's gear and all that sort of thing. And so anyway, sat on these steps, and like, I'm walking around. Now bear in mind, I'm homeless. Now, okay, it'd only been a few days, you know, since I'd left where I was staying at the time, and like I said, it was like, you know, so I wasn't completely like fully growth beard, so I guess I didn't look completely trampish, I guess, basically, but nonetheless, I was homeless. Like I said, I was homeless at the time. So anyway, I'm walking along, this guy turns around to me and he says like, something like, I mean, I don't know if he thought I was a roadie or something, you know what I mean? Maybe he thought I was part of the road crew or something. And he turns around to me and says, oh, have you got yourself something to eat, blah, 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 and this, and I said, well, no. He says, well, if you pop in there, he said, if you pop in that door there, you can go and get yourself some sandwiches and stuff. So I'm thinking like, flipping heck, okay, you know, an offer of free nosh. I'm not going to turn that down being homeless, you know what I mean? It's like, where am I going to get my next food from anyway? So anyway, I starts walking in there, and just before I actually got in, there was a lady with a clipboard and like one of those like set headphones with a little microphone to it or something, and like she had this clipboard with her, and anyway, she turned around to me at one point. She turned around and she says like, oh, are you Paul? Well, of course that is my name, obviously. Do you know what I mean? So like, you know, if somebody says like, oh, you Paul, what am I supposed to respond to? It's not like I'm going to turn around and say like, no, actually my name's John or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, that is my name, you know what I mean? So I turned around and said, well, yeah. So she says, oh, right, great. She says, well, you know, just help yourself to the food and this, that and the other and blah, 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 and I'll catch up with you later. So I'm thinking like, she's probably thinking I'm somebody else, like, again, one of the road crew or something. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm thinking, flipping heck, I can't believe it. Anyway, so I ended up helping myself to sandwiches and whatever else was there at the time, and I don't know, maybe because I was quite nervous, like I said, and because, like, you know, I know that I'm homeless, and like I'm aware of the fact that like they've obviously got me mixed up with somebody else or whatever, and so I'm kind of like thinking, you know, obviously I'm quite nervous and all the rest of it sort of thing, and it's probably showing, do you know what I mean? And it's probably coming across, because eventually there was some guy comes up to me and he says like, are you supposed to be here, blah blah, or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said, But anyway, words to that effect basically. And so of course then I'm thinking like, oh, I've been rumbled. So I thought, right, that's it, we might as well just make a swift exit, you know what I mean? So that's exactly what I did. But yeah, so there's a bit of, like I said, a bit of Paul Ashton history for you. So yeah, all centred around this place. It's interesting when you think about it, you know, and particularly because of my love of music and my dancing and all the rest of it and this, that and the other. It's like, it's kind of interesting really, isn't it? Just makes you wonder sometimes. Certainly makes me wonder anyway. But yeah, so okay folks, so that's basically the Paul Ashton history lesson over with for now. Yeah, flipping that's the trouble with the lighting around here. Look at it, the flipping lighting's all wrong. That's better, you can see me again now. But the trouble is now I've got to walk backwards, which is not an easy feat to do necessarily. These street lights are a bit naff, aren't they? Flipping heck. Right, let's go back this way because it's easier to walk forwards than it is to walk backwards, believe me. Especially when you're holding a camera out in full length, arm's length. Yeah, so anyway, like I say, I guess I'm just gonna have a little wander further. Wow, this lighting is so bad, man. Hang on, let me turn back round again. See, these lights are rubbish. Flipping heck. Well, they are for camera work anyway. That's why I need a camera light if I'm going to go out and about at night. Oh, flipping heck, it's gone out of focus again. Oh, man. Right, so, yeah. So I'm going to have a wander around. I'm going to see what I can see. And again, anything kind of interesting crops up, I shall obviously do a vlog. So for now, I'm going to leave it there and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.